Hey Nash, what should we make?
Let's make a topping so good it becomes the main character.
All right, let's make Bulgogi chili and use it to top a bunch of different things. Welcome back to Chaos Kitchen, where we firmly believe that you should make the most out of any leftover ingredients. So today, we have some leftover Bulgogi marinade that we used to make our Bulgogi steak for our Bulgogi nachos.
Say Bulgogi again and maybe Chef Brian Tsao will appear.
And I thought we got to use it for something or a bunch of things, but in this particular case, we're going to use it to make a really good topper chili, like a Bulgogi topper chili. So kind of like topper chili. And when I say topper chili like to put on top like chili cheese dogs, chili cheese fries, that kind of stuff. You know, that not the chili you'd eat by the bowl, but the chili you'd put on top stuff. Then use that to do some chili cheese dogs, chili cheese fries, maybe a loaded baked potato, maybe some chili cheese tots or Totchos, as some people say. And it should be pretty easy and pretty awesome. So without further ado, let's go. So we start with a hot pan on medium heat. Give that a little bit of oil. I'm using avocado. Let that heat up. Then we put in a pound of ground beef. Get that all broken up. And we want this broken up pretty fine, so just keep breaking it up. We can break it up more as it cooks. It's not a big deal.
Breaking up is hard to do.
I'm gonna hit this with a little bit of kosher salt, some black pepper, and some garlic powder. Just a little SPG. You do wanna season in layers, but we don't wanna season too much because we're gonna be adding a lot of flavors and stuff as we cook this. So just a little bit, you know, get that layers of seasoning going on. So then we just get this cooking. And once our beef is nice and brown, we're gonna clear out a little landing spot in the middle. Add just a little bit of oil, and we put in a few cloves of garlic, minced, grated, crushed, whatever, and about equal amount of grated ginger. Let that cook until fragrant, about 45 seconds. Then we stir that in. Then we add about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and we just want to get that stirred in, combined. Oops, don't get too aggressive. I just want to cook that for about a minute. Just want to sort of get the tomato paste a little bit caramelized, bring out some more of those sugars, some more of those flavors. We're just building flavor on flavor on flavor here. That's the idea. Now the question, do beans belong in chili? That's a complicated argument that we can have a different day, but my short answer is I enjoy chili with beans, and if I'm making like a heartier chili, like one that you would eat like a bowl of, then yeah, I take it either way. A lot of times I do put beans in my chili. For today, we're making like a topper chili, like not like a chili that you'd really, I mean, you could if you wanted to, just eat a bowl of it, but more of a chili that you can put on stuff. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, you know, chili you'd put on like a chili dog or a loaded baked potato or a chili cheese fries, something like that.
Way to stay on the fence and avoid taking a stance on the beans and chili debate, bro.
So now we add a half a cup of our Bulgogi marinade. And this is the Bulgogi marinade that we made way too much of in our Bulgogi nachos video. I will link that video below in the description, and I'll put a timestamp so you know exactly. If you don't want to watch the whole video, you can just skip right to the Bulgogi marinade. Then we're gonna also add a half a cup of tomato sauce. This is just straight tomato sauce, not seasoned or flavored or anything. About a tablespoon of ketchup. I know tomato sauce and ketchup are similar, but ketchup adds a little bit more sweetness. And then just to kind of complement our Bulgogi flavors here, we're gonna go with a tablespoon of gochujang, a teaspoon of Dijon, a teaspoon of Worcestershire, and a half a cup of beef broth or beef stock, whatever you got. And we get this all stirred in, combined. And you can see this is coming together like a chili that you would put on a dog or on chili fries or chili cheese, anything, really. Could you also eat this by the bowl? Sure, go for it. We just want to simmer this until it thickens up a little bit. Once your chili has thickened up to something like this, or whatever you prefer, if you want it a little thinner or a little thicker, go for it. At this point, we can kill the heat and move on because it's ready to use. So then a couple of garnishes. We're gonna take some green onions, take the tops off of those, and just give those a dice. Then we wanna grate some cheddar cheese. Don't forget to pay the cheese tax. And first up is Bulgogi chili dogs. So we get out some dogs to cook.
Excuse me? Now I have concerns.
No, not you. hot dogs.
Oh, okay. Be more specific next time. Context matters.
Yeah, I'm just gonna score these a little bit because it looks cool and it gives more surface area to get some texture. And in a hot pan on high heat, we go ahead and put our guys down. And you know the drill. Hot dogs are already cooked. We just want to get a little color on them. And then once your dogs have some color, we can pull them. Then we grab some buns. We spread out our buns.
That's what she said.
That sounded inappropriate. And we get our dogs in there, and let's put some of our chili on there, a little bit of cheese, and what better way than blowtorch to melt our cheese. And then we'll give them a little bit of our gochujang cream sauce and just a few little green onions for garnish. And voila, Bulgogi chili cheese dogs. Then we're gonna do a chili cheese baked potato. So I have this Yukon Gold that I baked in the microwave because it saves time. So we'll cut that guy in half. And we're just gonna scoop out our potato guts. How deep you wanna go is up to you. And then we'll just combine the chili with the potato guts. And we'll just do that and that. And just a little extra chili on top. And we'll give each of these guys some cheese. We'll bring back the torch. You want to put a little bit of, yeah, we'll do a little bit of gochujang mayo or whatever this is called on these guys. And some green onions, a couple more on this guy. And there's our Bulgogi chili cheese baked potatoes. Then for our chili cheese fries, we'll get out some fries. And then we'll give those a nice layer of some good old cheese whiz. And then some chili. A little bit of that sauce and some green onions. And there we have our chili cheese fries. And lastly, we're gonna go with chili cheese tots, or Totchos, as some people might call them. So we get out a bowl of Tots, and then we'll hit these guys with some of our cheese sauce. That was a lot of cheese at the end. Let's give the rest some cheese. There you go. Everybody gets cheese. I guess I should have microwaved my cheese whiz longer. I don't think that's a sentence I've ever said before. And then we'll give these guys some chili, a little bit of sauce. This is a gochujang cream sauce. We also made this for our Bulgogi nachos. Click the link in the description for the Bulgogi nachos and you can see how to make the Bulgogi marinade as well as the gochujang cream sauce. We'll do some onions. Clearly I put too many on there, but whatever. And there we go. Chili cheese tots or chili cheese totchos. And there we have our Bulgogi chili stuff. And it's time for a bite. A few bites, actually. So we'll start with the chili cheese dog. Cheers. Now the chili cheese baked potato. Cheers. Chili cheese fries. Cheers. And the chili cheese tots. Cheers. They're all really, really good versions of chili cheese things. The dog, the baked potato, the fries, the tots, all really, really, really good. The chili is amazing. It's like a really good topper chili with a little sweet, a little heat, a little extra kick, and a lot of like Korean Bulgogi je ne sais quoi, for lack of a better term. So basically, look, if you have extra of that Bulgogi marinade, or if you just wanna make some for this purpose, then make this chili because it's really, really good. It's very familiar, but with something extra that makes it kind of awesome, makes it really awesome actually, that you could literally whip up a quick batch of and put it on everything. Out of 10. And hey, that's what I think, but let's see what Nash thinks. Hey bud, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I learned today that free samples and shoplifting are apparently not the same thing.
Well, check it out. We made Bulgogi topper chili and made chili cheese, a bunch of things. And of course we made dog-friendly versions just for you. Well, here you go. Bulgogi chili cheese dog.
Classic. Messy, but in a respectable way.
Bulgogi chili cheese baked potato.
That's what potatoes dream about becoming.
Bulgogi chili cheese fries.
Fork optional. Regret inevitable.
And Bulgogi chili tachos.
Nachos had a good run.
What do you think?
Here's the funny part. Every topping worked because the chili did. If the base recipe isn't good, none of this matters. But this, I'd eat it straight out of the pot with absolutely no supervision.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
If you wave at someone and they weren't waving at you, just commit. Wave bigger.
Nash approves, I approve. This is something I highly recommend making, and I think an excellent use of a leftover ingredient. So definitely go try this one. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you all. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. And hey, if you want to see more of our crazy, awesome, delicious videos, go check them out somewhere over here. And just remember, cook more, eat better, embrace the chaos. Until next time, be good and peace.